Even though funding for men-owned and women-owned businesses isn't always equal, government-backed SBA loans and alternative online lenders have made it easier for women who can't get financing from a bank. In this guide, we'll talk about some of the best small business loans for women, as well as other ways to get money and other resources for women who run their own businesses. Best 4 small business loans for women. Number 1. SBA loans. Best 4. Perhaps the best small business loans for women, or any business owner for that matter, are SBA loans. Although there aren't SBA loans for women exclusively, SBA loans have some of the most competitive payment terms and interest rates on the market. Plus, SBA loans can be used for nearly any business purpose. Details. As a government entity, the SBA guarantees loans for small businesses. However, the SBA itself does not make these loans. Instead, banks and other direct lenders issue the loans, and the SBA subsidizes a portion of the loan if the borrower defaults. Because of this, lenders are more likely to work with small businesses. Therefore, SBA loans for women are great financing options for those who can qualify. You'll get low interest rates and long-term financing, 7-year terms or longer. Plus, the SBA offers multiple programs within their suite of business loans. The SBA microloan program lends small amounts of money, up to $50,000 for startups and micro businesses. The SBA 7R loan program offers general-purpose working capital for businesses that are already a few years old. SBA Community Advantage loans are part of the 7R program but have more flexible qualifications, potentially making them a good option for women-owned businesses. The SBA 504 loan program provides money specifically for the purchase of commercial real estate or equipment. How to qualify? To qualify for one of these loans, you'll need to find an SBA lender like Wells Fargo, Celtic Bank, or BayFirst, and meet a range of requirements, typically including a good credit score and a decent annual revenue. Along these lines, the process to apply for an SBA loan for women is also very involved, meaning significant paperwork and a longer time to get approved. Number 2. Funding Circle. Women-owned businesses that can't qualify for an SBA loan may want to look to online lenders next. Online lenders offer almost every type of business financing. There are lenders that provide short-term 3 to 18-month loans for working capital, medium-term 2 to 5-year loans for women who can't qualify for bank loans, and more creative arrangements like invoice financing. Best 4. If you're looking for a longer-term loan with larger amounts, but more flexibility than an SBA loan, you might turn to Funding Circle. Details. Funding Circle offers small business loans for women in amounts from $25,000 to $500,000 and terms up to 5 years. The interest rates on a Funding Circle loan can range from 4.99% to 15.99%, and you can receive your funds within 5 days after applying and submitting your documents. How to qualify? To qualify, you'll need a minimum credit score of 660 and at least 2 years in business. You won't, however, need to meet a minimum annual revenue requirement. Overall, Funding Circle offers some of the best rates and terms of any online lender, making it a great option for women-owned businesses who can't qualify for an SBA or bank loan. Additionally, Funding Circle will be a worthwhile lender for businesses that would prefer a simpler and faster application process compared to the lengthy processes associated with bank and SBA loans. Number 3. On Deck. Although Funding Circle is a great online alternative to SBA and bank loans, they still require fairly high qualifications. Best 4. If you're looking for more flexible qualifications, you might consider On Deck as one of the best providers of small business loans for women. Details. On Deck offers both a short-term loan and a line of credit. With their short-term loan, you can receive amounts up to $250,000 with terms of up to 24 months and APRs as low as 29.9% based on loans originated in the half-year ending March 31, 2022. Generally, a short-term loan from On Deck will be well-suited for women-owned businesses that need access to fast funding to cover larger, unexpected purchases. With the On Deck line of credit, Amounts range up to $100,000, with terms of 12 months and APRs as low as 29.9% based on loans originated in the half-year ending March 31, 2022. An on-deck line of credit is a particularly worthwhile option if you're looking for a business loan to stabilize cash flow or cover other working capital needs. How to qualify? To qualify for a business loan or line of credit from OnDeck, you'll need a minimum revenue of $100,000, a credit score of 625, and at least 1 year in business. Number 4. Action Opportunity Fund. If you have smaller funding needs, you may find that microloans will be the best fit. The SBA has a microloan program, but those loans will require better qualifications and have slower funding times compared to microloans from online lenders. Best for. Therefore, if you're looking for a microloan, you might consider Action Opportunity Fund as one of your top options. Details. Action Opportunity Fund offers microloans as small as $5,000 and as large as $100,000. Terms range from 12 to 60 months depending on the loan, and the application process takes 3 to 5 business days. Additionally, Action Opportunity Fund primarily provides loans to underserved small business owners, including minority and women-owned businesses. How to qualify? To qualify for a microloan from Action Opportunity Fund, you'll need at least 1 year in business and minimum annual revenue of $50,000. On the whole, Action Opportunity Fund is a great option for business loans for women if you don't need a large amount of capital and can work with their loan team to find out what funding options will look like for your business. Alternative financing options for women. Small business grants for women. Although debt financing, like the options we discussed above, will likely be the most accessible way for women-owned businesses to access funding, it's not the only way. Female entrepreneurs may decide to explore alternative financing options as well, such as small business grants or equity financing. First, a business grant is free money since you won't have to pay back the cash you receive as you would a loan. However, most grants are much more restrictive than small business loans in terms of qualification requirements and what you can use the funds for. This being said, depending on your financing needs, you may still decide to consider the grants that are out there, especially since there are grants designed specifically for women-owned businesses. How do I apply for a small business loan for women? To apply for a small business loan for women, you can follow these simple steps. Evaluate your business's qualifications, time in business, annual revenue, credit score. Compare your loan options and determine if traditional or alternative financing is better for your business. Find the lender that offers the type of loan you're looking for and whose requirements you can meet. Gather your documentation and fill out that lender's business loan application. Submit the application, review the loan agreement, and complete the closing process if you decide to accept the offer. What are the loan amounts for business loans for women? Loan amounts for business loans for women can range widely depending on the type of loan, as well as the individual lender. Lines of credit and microloans, for example, usually fall on the smaller end of the spectrum, with amounts up to $250,000. Short and medium-term loans, on the other hand, can typically offer loan amounts up to $500,000. SBA loans offer the largest loan amounts for business loans for women, up to $5 million with loans in the 7R program. Of course, the actual loan amount you're eligible to receive from any lender will also depend on your business's qualifications as well.